right, Ron Goodall from FightHype.com. I'm here with none other, Robert Meriwether. How's it going?
I'm great. Got a fight coming up next week, March 25th, Caleb Plant, Benavidez undercard. So, looking forward to that.
Wow, that's huge. You just recently had this great fight, great performance, not too long ago here in Vegas in front of like Errol Spence Jr. and Leonard Ellerbe.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now you're, boom, on one of the biggest cards in boxing this year.
Yeah.
How excited are you?
I'm grateful, but I work hard every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day just to get this opportunity. And I'm going to take it. And I'm gonna show why I deserve to be there. And after that, sky's the limit for me.
Leonard praised you, during the Ryan Garcia and the Gervonta Tank Davis. In LA, someone threw your name out.
Yeah, I see that.
And then you knew it was like, oh, he's real good. Like Leonard was praising you. So how great does it feel to hear guys like Leonard Ellerbe give you these type of props?
Being able to fight in front of him and show him why. I deserve for him to say something like that. That's another grateful experience for me. And for him to say those words for me, the real deal. I really appreciate it, and just thankful.
And then we spoke a little bit on it before, but even Errol Spence stuck around.
Yeah.
And he talked to you a little bit. What was he saying to you at that time?
He just keep my head straight, and if I stay on the same path, I'll be able to become a world champion one day. So I take those words and take them with me, and I just want to be great. That's all it is. And I take all the advice from all the champions and keep it in my mind for any experience I have.
And then you mentioned we're champions.
Yeah.
Talk about champions. You've literally sparred practically, all of them, from like Devin Haney to Shakur recently, and Gervonta Tank Davis and things like that. How's that experience like to be able to work with all those top big 3 names in boxing?
It's a great experience. It boosted my confidence, just sparring or even fighting with anybody, and I feel like I can get in there with just about anybody, And Tank taught me a lot of things. Devin taught me a lot of things, and Shakur also taught me a lot of things. And I sparred with Linares too, so he taught me a lot of veteran tricks from him. So all of those I use them in my day-to-day distance from Shakur, my jab with Devin, being able to pick my shots with Tank, and speed and tricks from Linares. So I use those every day sparring. I'm going to use them for my fight.
Yeah. And seeing the fact that at the age that you're at, and you're already sparring these type of guys, sparring a guy like Tank at this age, he's a heavy puncher, and you were able to box your way into that fight and even kind of bang with them a little bit. But overall, just what's your thoughts on just sparring Tank, and how dangerous is that guy?
Oh, the first time I seen a lot from when I was about to get in there, but after the first round. Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny and those guys, I've been around them since I was about 10. So they know me, and they just wanted me to do my thing. And ever since I started boxing with them, they seen that I deserved to be in the ring with them. And, they kept me in for another camp, but it was another camp that he wanted me in, but I broke my hand. So I wish I would have had that experience. But I'm still thankful for, everything they had they given to me, and that I've achieved.
Seeing the fact that he has a fight coming with Ryan Garcia, you possess a lot of slickness, movement, IQ. Does Ryan have those type of assets to be able to face a Gervonta Tank Davis? And
he's a great underdog in my opinion. It's a great fight, and I feel like he has it's boxing. Anybody has a chance at any fight, but I just think Tank is just too much of a dog, to be honest. There's just things that's broken down, from watching tape with Tank and Ryan. Tank just has the intangibles to beat Ryan. From when it goes from footwork, head movement, and placing his shots. It's just two different levels, in my opinion.
When that power, if it hits Ryan Garcia, is it that serious? Is that
it's definitely serious. We was wearing was wearing 14, 16s, and he was still. Even when he did miss a shot, you know, I felt the wind going by. So
wow.
I mean, I know that's the power that Tank possesses, and I feel like, you know, if Ryan does get clipped with one of those shots, I don't think he's going to be able to, you know, withstand it at all.
You know, and also just, you know, switching to Shakur's fight, you know, a lot of people don't know who he's facing, but he's a top 10, and, you know, like, I think he won like a top 5 in some sanctioned bodies, you know, undefeated Japanese fighter. He kind of beat all the guys that fought, you know, Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko, and stopped them. So he's like probably the guy from Japan in the weight class, and Shakur's going. How do you know, you got to work with Shakur during this camp, you know, how does Shakur feel like at like a 135? Like, does he seem like a?
I mean, honestly, when I got in, he's a bigger fighter. Honestly, you know, with Tank, I feel like Shakur might be even bigger than, you know, Tank.
Wow.
But Devin, I feel like they're around the same size. And Devin, I mean, Shakur, he knows his distance very well. I mean, I think he's one of the best at it. So he's a very technical and great boxer. So I mean, it's gonna be a hard fight, but he definitely has it.
And then just going back to you with your fight next week, you know a little bit about your opponent and what the fight fans can expect?
Yeah, you're gonna see a spectacular boxing experience from King Robert, you know, once again, and I'll be back with you, you know, talking right after the fight. So, you know, I just want to be able to show the world my talents and my you know, my skills.
Before I let you go, just, you know, quick pick, doesn't have to be a full breakdown, but obviously you're gonna be on a card with David and Caleb. You know, is it David stoppage, is it Plant decision, or a Plant stoppage, a David decision?
I don't know about a stoppage either way, to be honest. I think it's gonna go the distance for sure. Cause Benavidez, I feel like Benavidez doesn't think that Caleb has that dog in him. But that last fight with Darrell, I just have that feeling that Caleb does have that dog in him. So if Caleb's able to box for 12 rounds instead of, you know, how he gassed out with Canelo, even though he was winning, he gassed out in the 10th. So you know, he couldn't keep Canelo off of him. But with Benavidez, I think he's been working hard enough to, you know, be able to withstand those 12 rounds against Benavidez. And even then, I just don't see Benavidez overwhelming him at all. So I'll go Caleb decision.
Ooh, okay, going with the underdog. Respect. A boxer picking a boxer. You always gotta respect. Before I let you go, though, for the fight fans that want to follow you on social media and get a little head start on you, where can they follow you at? You
can follow me on Instagram, King Robert, and then 3 I's, I. And then you can follow me on Twitter. I got Twitter now.
Oh,
King Robert, yeah.
So you're gonna do a little trash talking? Some fighters call you out, and
not really a Twitter guy. I'm more Instagram, but you know, you're gonna see my thoughts and opinions on things on Twitter real soon.
Awesome, appreciate it, champ.
Appreciate you.
Undefeated King Robert Meriwether III.
Like, BC's gonna need a mic to do the interview.
Teamwork.
Mitchell was gonna get the interview, but I'm already sitting in the front.
132 on the dot, 132 for Meriwether III.
Face off,
6 rounds in the super featherweight division. King Robert Meriwether III taking on Jesus Bennett.
All right, guys, let's turn to the cameras. Third row in the center, please. Third row in the center. Camera platform in the back. Camera platform in the back. Good.